Namaste. I'm Yogini Melissa. I am going to share with you Kapalbhati, which is also a type of pranayama that is also known as skull brightening. And this type of pranayama is also considered what's called a shock karmic. Shock karma is a cleansing of the system. There are many different types of cleansings of the system. A lot of times people think of the neti pot, cleansing with the nostrils with the neti. This is cleansing the nostrils with the breath and cleansing the respiratory system, getting the energy, the nadis, the main energy channels open. And the main thing we want to work with is the core. So our Manipura chakra we're going to use today with this Kapalbhati. And it's important to make sure that you're seated comfortably. And right now I have my hips raised with the blanket. And I usually sit this way and make sure that my knees are below or level from my hips. And I have a nice straight spine. I'm relaxing my shoulders, my face. I want to be in an area that has some good ventilation, so no stagnant air. A lot of times I'll crack a window open, or I will smudge, like I just smudged the room with some sage before this practice. And you want some fresh air and to help to cleanse your body. And the breath is the link between the mind and the body, so it's really a vital practice to in yoga. So I'm going to begin with a straight spine. I'm going to make sure my neck and shoulders are relaxed. A lot of times we have a tendency to kind of get that tension going. I'm going to relax the face. A lot of times people have a tendency to get kind of a scrunched face, not really realizing because they're thinking so hard about what they're doing. So I always try to relax the face, the body, the mind, and become still and present. I'm going to forcefully exhale using that core, so belly breaths using the core. And I'm going to keep my mouth closed at all times. Forcefully exhale without any effort. Inhale. I'm going to begin with 50 repetitions and then move on to with bandhas. So this first round will be without locks or bandhas, and I'm going to go ahead and begin. As I pause and I relax, I just kind of bring awareness to how I feel. My mind feels more calm already. My body feels a little bit looser. I'm building up that prana, that vital life force in my chest. Just starting to relax everything and becoming more present. It's not a bad idea to have some Kleenex nearby. Sometimes this gets the snot moving. I always give my students Kleenex before this practice. And I let them know it's going to let the snot flow. And this is okay. I'm going to prepare for the next round, keep my spine straight. Relaxing my shoulders and the face consciously. Active root core and active root. By using the core and activating and really prompting it, I'm using that Manipura chakra. And sometimes I like to tighten the buns and do a mula bandha. or you can do a prompted. Good. And I'm going to go ahead and begin 50 repetitions. Notice my breath is actually starting to stop. As you first begin doing this practice, you don't notice this happening, but as you progress with the practice, your breath will actually stop. And it's scary at first because you think, oh, I'm not breathing. But then you realize, but I don't feel a need to. And that is because you're building that prana up in the body, and the breath is not, you don't feel the need to breathe. I'm just going to enjoy this for a moment before my next round. The next round, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do all 3 bandhas. So I'll tighten my buns, Mool bandha, and suck my stomach in, Uddiyana bandha, and then I'm going to tuck my chin under, Jaladhar bandha. At the end, I'm going to lock the breath in. And then I'll inhale, hold the breath in, Mool bandha and chin bandha, Jaladhara only. Good. Keeping my spine straight, my neck and shoulders relaxed. And begin. Exhale, suck the stomach in, tighten the buns, and lock the chin. All 3 bandhas, holding the breath out as long as I can. Inhale, release the belly. Holding the breath in, tighten the buns with the Mool bandha and lock the chin, Jaladhara bandha. And relax. By using the bandhas, we play with different types of prana in the body, with the apana, samana, prana, vayana, udana, udayana. All these different pranas can get shifted and moved around with the muscles, and it helps to hold that breath in, that prana in, and energize that area maybe a little bit longer. And then when you release, energy can flow. So you're creating tension and release. I'm going to do one more round. Keep my spine straight, relaxing my shoulders and face. I'm going to activate that core again using that Manipura chakra. And you can tighten the buns, or you can relax and use bandhas with the breath in sync. Release, contract, and begin. Inhale. Hold the breath in, root lock and chin lock only. Relax. It should not be a stressful breath or bandhas. Should just listen and understand what the body's telling you. And I like to close my eyes with these pranayama practices because it tunes me inward more. When we have our eyes open, a lot of times we're scattered. And by closing the eyes, we can visualize that breath a little bit deeper and understand what the body's telling us. So I've done 4 rounds. You can do about 5 rounds if you like. I feel comfortable with 4. I always feel energized, and my mind is always calm at that point. So depending on where you are at your practice, you can do more or less. And I want to thank you. This is my Kapalbhati with Yogini Melissa. Thank you. Namaste.